BookTube Nation, I'm Sam here again from A Bear and a Bee Books, and today I'm going to go ahead and start a new series. I introduced it a while ago. I'll go ahead and link the video below explaining it, but basically I'm going to call these my shelf hauls. And so the reason I wanted to do this is because I have a ridiculously huge collection. I've been a book collector since I was a kid, and I had watched BookTube for about 3.5 to 4 years before I started my own channel. I have tons of books that I have not yet been able to showcase on my channel, so I wanted to go ahead and find a way to show them to you. And so I thought that a combination of a shelf tour and a book haul would be appropriate. So I'm going to go ahead and shelf by shelf. I think I have maybe 60 something shelves, which is quite crazy. It's something I've been so grateful to have in my life, and I'd love to share them with all my subscribers. Today I'm doing what I call my kitty shelf because I have 2 kitty bookmarks that I got as a beautiful gift from my husband, and so that's the shelf I'm going to start with today. This is a YA shelf. I'm also going to feature shelf hauls on things like classics and adult fiction and things like that. The first book I have, The Storm Siren, and this is by Mary Weber. The next book I have is Siren's Fury, and then I also have a Siren Song. This is a beautiful trilogy. I love the colors. They're all different in each one of these books. This is kind of like an elemental fantasy story with elemental powers. This is one I've been meaning to get to for a while. The next book is The Beast is an Animal, and this is by Peternelle van Arsdale. This one I actually have talked about once before on my channel. I believe it was in my Beauty and the Beast haul. I'll go ahead and include that link down below, but when the movie came out, I was obsessed, so I went out looking for everything Beauty and the Beast related that I could find. Next is another one from that same video. This is another Beauty and the Beast retelling, and this is called Hunted, and this is by Meagan Spooner, and I love the shine on that cover. The cover was gorgeous. Subject matter was my cup of tea, so I went ahead and picked this one up. Next is 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. I know there's been some controversy lately. I picked it up before the Netflix series came out, and that's that. This book I've been really looking forward to. I believe I ordered it as a new release last year, and I don't know how I haven't gotten to it yet, but this is kind of a gritty, darker YA, and those typically call to me. This is called The Arsonist, and it's by Stephanie Oakes. I believe I received this in a Bookcase Club monthly subscription service. This is Newt's Emerald by Garth, and I actually started reading like the preview of this on my phone the other day. I thought it was really good. I was really intrigued, so I hope to get to this one sometime soon. An author that is fairly well loved on BookTube. I have a couple of her adult books as well. I've never read anything by her. I believe I also received this in a Bookcase Club monthly subscription service, and this is Kelley Armstrong, Sea of Shadows. I've heard really good things. If anyone's read this, let me know what you thought. It's one I've been kind of teetering on. I haven't been into paranormal in a while, but I used to really enjoy it, and I've heard really good things. So if you've read this, let me know what you think. Now, this was a total cover buy. I don't do that all the time. I typically research the books quite a bit before I buy them. This is Windfall by Jennifer E. Smith. When I saw this cover on Amazon, it was basically just clickbait for me. It's a contemporary, and there's friends, and one of them wins the lotto, and it changes things, and I don't know. I heard it was cute, and I don't read a lot of contemporary, so it's always good to have a couple on my shelf when I get in that mood. Next, what I believe is a duology by Kiersten White. I have Mind Games, the first one, and the second is Perfect Lies. These look like really quick reads. I'm interested in some other books that she writes, and I just thought I'd pick them up. I actually really enjoy duologies. I have the hardest time of getting to book 2, never mind book 3. So duologies work well for me because I always kind of feel like, well, there's only one more book left, you know, I can make that happen. But when it's a series or even a trilogy, sometimes I really struggle. Unless I'm really captivated, I like to change the worlds that I'm in because setting is really important to me. And finally, I have what I believe is another duology. This is Imposter and Defector by Susanne Winnacker. And I actually am not 100% sure what these are about. I've had them for a while. I think they're kind of dystopian, suspense. It says on the front, she can steal any identity, but she can't escape herself. So I think these are kind of dystopian or like post-apocalyptic kind of. I could be wrong, but if you've read them, let me know, because I've never really heard much about them. I think the covers are pretty cool. It's almost like they made a collage with like a bunch of people and like, I don't know, maybe a little creepy, but it's interesting anyway. That was my first shelf haul. I hope you enjoyed it. And basically this is how they're gonna go. I'll give a quick synopsis. I'll show you the books. Slowly but surely, we will work our way through my entire collection so that you can get a little bit of feel of everything that I own and the different types of books that I read. If you like what you've seen, please go ahead and click the subscribe button below. Also, feel free to friend me on Goodreads or follow me on Twitter. I look forward to seeing you here again. I hope you have a wonderful day. Farewell for now. Bye-bye.